In Puerto Rico, like in any other part of the world, there are festivities that commemorate special and important dates or historical events, perfect pretext to celebrate and to make a big party. The Fiestas Patronales, or patron saint festivals, are yearly celebrations dedicated to a saint or virgin where people adorn the streets, houses, and town plazas with colorful decorations and lights. The festivities include concerts, street vendors, traditional food, and more. For those who like crowded parties, gallery nights will be celebrated from September to December, the first Tuesday of each month. That's when the museums and galleries of San Juan open their doors from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., allowing everyone to enjoy typical drinks, music, and Boricua art. The most attractive cultural event of the island is probably the Lelolai, where culture and tradition combine, full of color and flavor, a constant presence at Fort San Cristobal. On November 26th, lovers of fine wines and the most delicious cheeses of the world will enjoy the Puerto Rico Wine and Cheese Festival, the best combination for those who love the good life, from 6 p.m. at the International Convention Center. The Condado area of San Juan will celebrate the 5th Condado Culinary Fest this October 24th to the 26th from 3 p.m. to midnight. It's a gastronomic pavilion of all the best restaurants of the area. This November 28th to the 30th in Orocovis, celebrate the 8th National Pasteles Festival, a special expo with a large variety of traditional pasteles, a delicious food similar but larger than the Mexican tamale that originated in the Taíno culture. Pasteles actually are typical of the Christmas season. The fiesta opens from 12 p.m. Puerto Rico will paint the scary season with the Yellow Halloween this October 31st at the Convention Center from 7 p.m. The Fright Show will have participation of international artists such as Junkie XL, Molotov, LA Riots, Joel y Randy, Alexis y Fido, and Disco Dancer vs. Z-Boys. One concert that will redefine fear this October 31st at El Coliseo Roberto Clemente will be the horrific spectacle Circotic, a show where insanity rules for the Halloween weekend. Live, Daddy Yankee, Los Rabanes, Marcos Schultz, Jay King, and Maximan from 8 p.m. Famous pop singer Cyndi Lauper comes to Puerto Rico with all her hits and sparkle this November 9th in El Centro de Bellas Artes of Santurce at 6:30 p.m. Young Russian talent Ilya Yakushev will present a special piano recital for the first time in Puerto Rico this October 26th at El Teatro de Bellas Artes of Santurce. The top Mexican artist in the pop scene, Luis Miguel, will be back on the Boricua stage with a new tour, Cómplices 2008, to promote his new album of unpublished songs. It'll be this November 15th at El Coliseo José Miguel Agrilot at 8:30 p.m. On November 1st at the Bellas Artes Luisa Ferré Theater will be famous Spanish singer Joan Manuel Serrat with his American tour of old and new hits at 8:30 p.m. Celebrate the 10th anniversary of one of the most representative artists of the salsa scene around the world. Elvis Crespo returns to the Boricua scene with this commemorative show, Suavemente, on December 6th at El Coliseo José Miguel Agrilot from 8:30 p.m. From now to December 20th, Puerto Rico will live an unforgettable experience with a special bunch of shows organized by the tourism company named Paradores de Bohemia, in which the most important artists of this genre will present special concerts across Los Paradores of the island. For more information, consult your schedule. All ballet aficionados will enjoy the spectacle Andanza, a decade of creation, from October 31st to November 2nd at the René Marquez Room of El Centro de Bellas Artes of Santurce. For schedules, consult the billboard. The most famous Christmas classic play theater of all time, with the music of Tchaikovsky, The Nutcracker, will be presented at El Teatro de Bellas Artes of Santurce this November 14th to the 16th. For schedules, consult your billboard. The funny musical Atención, Atención is back for a new season and with a new name, Atención, Atención, Happy Birthday. It's from December 5th to the 7th at El Centro de Bellas Artes of Santurce at 7 p.m. Discover the nature of Old San Juan and tour through the streets of the Boricua capital to learn about its ecology. Fridays only from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you want to learn more about Puerto Rico's culture, the San Cristobal Castle Tours are an ideal option. In 45 minutes, you and your family can traverse the legendary tunnels and the fortification system of the island. Fridays in Spanish and Saturdays in English at 10:30 a.m. For the first time in Puerto Rico, all the characters of the TV show Backyardigans will present an adventure full of fun and music with Pablo, Tyrone, Uniqua, Tasha, and Austin in Spanish and live from October 29th to November 3rd at El Coliseo Ruben Rodriguez of Bayamon. For times and schedules, consult your billboard. This November 8th and 9th from 10 a.m. at the Convention Center, fashion enthusiasts can enjoy the Beadsaholic Show, the ultimate jewelry and bead show with more than 70 vendors from all the Caribbean. The Jose Miguel Agrelot Coliseum will be the venue for the sedate O'Reilly Puerto Rico Tip-Off 2008, the biggest basketball tournament with the participation of teams from more than 1,000 universities from all the United States. From November 20th to the 23rd at the Convention Center, Puerto Rico will be home of the 2009 Auto Show, with all the new and important makes of cars and motorcycles. The show opens at 10 a.m. Art and wine enthusiasts will enjoy one of the most exclusive and recognized events from October 19th to the 21st at the Convention Center, the third edition of the Puerto Rico Art and Wine Fair. From December 6th to 7th, Puerto Rico will be host of the Caribbean Classic, known as the richest horse race in all Latin America. Enjoy one of the most exciting events of the year at El Hipódromo Camarero in Canóvanas at 2 p.m. Come and spend a great time with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and all the characters of Disney World at El Centro de Bellas Artes of Santurce with the show Playhouse Disney Live from December 12th to the 14th. For details, consult the schedules. Photos, documents, and blueprints are demonstrated in the exhibition of practices and methods of architecture and Puerto Rico engineering of the 19th century through December 8th at the General Archives of Puerto Rico from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. At the Museum of Contemporary Art, architect Otto Octavio Reyes Casanova and his wife Vionette Veray will share 153 pieces of their valuable collection of art composed of 1,500 works in the exhibition Reyes Veray Collection from August 8th to November 4th. From October 9th to the 31st, the Francisco Oyer Art Museum in Bayamon will show the exhibition Círculos Color y Luz by Dominican artist Jimmy Medina. His work represents the harmony between man and his environment with solid colors to translate the feelings of nature from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. From November 8th to January 9th at El Paseo de la Princesa in Old San Juan will be one of the most important exhibitions around the planet, now back in Puerto Rico. After crossing the entire world, Earth from Above presents an exhibition with more than 100 photos by famous French photographer Yann Arthus-Bertrand. A unique experience lived by more than 100 million people that's not to be missed. At the Puerto Rico Museum of Art, visitors can enjoy the Minima Visibilia, an exhibition of Tony Beccara. The work is divided into two paradoxical coordinates of the 20th century abstract art and phenomena, represented by gray colors that translate the emptiness of a look without previous references to life, showing now to January 11th, 2009 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. From November 20th to March 3rd of 2009, enjoy the Art Museum of Puerto Rico with the exhibition The Pictorial Plan of the Concrete Thing, with paintings, drawings, and sculptured by Boricua master Julio Rosado del Valle. With all this, we're sure you want to experience all the diversity Puerto Rico has to offer. That's why we want you to explore the island of enchantment. We want you to explore beyond the shore.